I wish I knew a contractor for that. Have you ever said this or thought this when something broke in your house? We as agents ask the same question. In transactions, repairs come up that we need to work through with buyers and sellers to be able to close a deal. And we as listing agents, when we are prepping a home for sale, often we give suggestions about what to do to get it ready, and a contractor or vendor may be needed to help get that home ready for sale. So you ask that question when something breaks, and we also ask that question. So this is the reason why I created a resource guide - vendor list for you and for me. So I am Bethany Warnches, real estate agent with Addison Jones, and you are watching Tuesday Talks with Bethany, where I answer real estate FAQs. Today I'm sitting down while I'm doing this video. I don't know if you can even tell on here, but my stomach just feels really off today, and I have low energy, so I'm still doing this video though, and wanted to share this with you, but just wanted to tell you that was the reason I'm sitting. I don't normally sit. But anyways, so prior to real estate in 2017, I ran the independent living program for Fond du Lac, Green Lake, and Waushara counties. And what that was helping youth who were aging out of foster care and literally helping them with anything and everything. So this is where I learned to be resourceful and problem solve. Because I always had to be on my toes. I was always connecting with resources, and my youth, it was one crisis after another, and there was always a crisis to solve. So just for example, I would be working to help youth find an apartment so they wouldn't be homeless, or a bed to sleep in so they weren't sleeping on the floor, or helping them get food so they wouldn't go hungry, or getting like pots and pans so they could cook, getting their license, learning how to drive and getting their license, helping them pay their rent, finding a job, getting their car fixed, and so much more. So what I started doing was compiling a resource guide, so if another youth had this crisis, I could go back and refer to it so I could easily then solve that problem because I'd already done it before. So when I transitioned into real estate in the beginning of 2018, I took this skill set with me. So one of the first things I did was sit down and meet with veteran agents at my office and ask them who their go-to contractors and vendors were. And I started creating a list. And it really has grown ever since that time. So once it got to be this 30-page Word doc, I decided it was kind of messy and I didn't really like it anymore. So what I did was I converted it to a spreadsheet that was easy to read instead, and then it's in alphabetical order by category. So whether you need a carpet cleaner or you need a painter, handyman, junk removal, pool maintenance, or anything else, it is probably on the list. So this list actually has over 50 categories, and it has close to 200 vendors on it. So a lot of people you can turn to if you need them. So this is one reason that I consider myself resourceful as a real estate agent. You aren't going to find that every real estate agent is going to offer this for you. So it's my go-to list for repairs in a transaction, or if I'm helping a seller prep their home and I give them suggestions and they need a contractor to help them complete those suggestions, it's my go-to. This is also something that that's super handy to have as a homeowner, because home ownership involves maintenance and repairs. So it's good to have a go-to list. So if you think this would be helpful, you can reach out to me, send me a message, and I can email you the list if you are in our local area and it would be helpful to you. So thanks for watching, and you can feel free to join me in 2 weeks, and at that time I will be talking about how to figure out what your home is worth.